What if I told you that one of Beijing's busiest shopping streets is also one of its most fascinating history lessons? Every day, thousands of people pass through Wangfujing. Most come for shopping, food, or simply to experience one of China's most famous streets. But beneath the bright lights and modern storefronts lies a story that stretches back more than 7 centuries. Today we're walking through Wangfujing, not as tourists, but as observers, uncovering how history, culture, religion, commerce, and youth culture all come together in one remarkable place. Standing here at the Crossroads, it is easy to understand why Wangfujing has become one of Beijing's most recognizable destinations. The energy is immediate, people moving in every direction. Families, students, office workers, tourists, and visitors from across China and around the world. The buildings surrounding us are modern, but the story of this place began long before glass storefronts and international brands arrived. The name Wangfujing roughly translates to Prince's Mansion Well. According to historical records, this area was once associated with aristocratic residences during imperial times, and a well discovered nearby eventually gave the district its famous name. Over the centuries, Beijing transformed. Dynasties rose and fell, empires disappeared. The city expanded. Yet Wangfujing remained an important part of Beijing's urban life. As we walk along the avenue, the street reveals another side of modern China. Global brands stand alongside domestic Chinese companies. Luxury stores sit beside everyday retailers. Traditional culture and international influences share the same space. For many visitors, this street represents China's economic transformation. A place that was once connected to imperial elites now welcomes millions of ordinary people every year. What makes Wangfujing interesting is not simply what is being sold. It is what the street says about modern Chinese society. Consumer confidence, urban development, changing lifestyles, and a generation that has grown up in a China very different from that of their parents and grandparents. Every storefront tells part of that story. Perhaps the most surprising landmark on this famous commercial street is not a shopping center at all. Just a short walk away stands one of Beijing's most famous churches. At first glance, its European architectural style feels almost unexpected. Surrounded by busy streets and modern businesses, the church creates a striking contrast. Yet it has been part of this district's history for generations. The church reflects an often overlooked aspect of Beijing's story. Throughout its long history, the city has been a meeting point of cultures, ideas, religions, and international influences. Standing here, it is possible to see how different historical layers coexist within the same urban landscape. Ancient Chinese heritage, modern Chinese development, and traces of global connections that have existed for centuries. Around the church, another interesting scene begins to appear. Young people gathering for photographs, friends meeting after classes, content creators filming videos, and occasionally, groups of cosplayers bringing fictional characters into the real world. For some visitors, these scenes might seem disconnected from the historical surroundings, but in many ways, they are part of the same story. Every generation leaves its own mark on a city. Today's young Chinese are growing up in a highly connected world. Their influences come from both local traditions and global popular culture. Cosplay, photography, social media, and creative self-expression have become part of everyday urban life. Watching these young people pose for photos against the backdrop of historic architecture creates an interesting contrast. The past and the present sharing the same space. History providing the stage for a new generation's creativity. As we make our way back toward the center of Wangfujing, the street feels different. Not because the buildings have changed, but because we now understand more of the story behind them. What initially appears to be a shopping district reveals itself as something much deeper. A place where multiple eras of Beijing exist simultaneously. Imperial history, religious heritage, modern commerce, youth culture, and everyday life. All connected through a single street. And then we arrive at another side of Wangfujing. The food streets. The sounds become louder, the crowds become denser, the aromas drift through the air from every direction. People often think food is simply about eating. But food streets like this are also social spaces. places where friends gather, families spend time together, travelers experience local flavors, and memories are created. Some visitors come searching for famous snacks, others simply enjoy wandering through the atmosphere. Either way, the food is only one part of the experience. The real attraction is the energy, the movement, the feeling of being surrounded by thousands of people all sharing the same moment. Many people describe Wangfujing as a shopping street. That description is not wrong, but it is incomplete. Because Wangfujing is also a history lesson, a cultural crossroads, a meeting place between old and new, a reminder that cities are never defined by a single identity. As Beijing continues to evolve, Wangfujing remains a place where different chapters of China's story can still be seen side by side. And perhaps that is why millions continue to visit every year, not simply to shop, but to experience a street that reflects the many layers of Beijing itself. Every place has a story the world never sees. Today we uncovered one of Beijing's most famous streets. This is Masked Woman. Until next time, let's continue uncovering the world and the remaining walking tour of the historic Wangfujing Street.